This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so what we discussed yesterday was we tried to create some documents. Okay, we made the financial accounting related postings, and then we also seen that we can reverse the document. If something is posted wrongly, we can reverse the document. Okay, so same discussion we will continue today. We will see various different scenarios in which we need to reverse the document. In some of the cases, we can change the document instead of reversal. Okay, so when to change the document, when to reverse the document. Okay, reversal reasons we discussed yesterday. And we also introduced a lot of topics like what are the different document types, what are the different document number ranges, what are the different posting keys, what are the tolerance groups, right? So those topics we will again revisit today just to make sure that we understood them completely. Okay, so yesterday, if you remember, we were trying to create a document in our company code and we were getting one error. I told you that is a client related error. So what I've done now is I requested our technical team, Krishna, to provide us the completely independent server. See what is happening currently? There are a lot of users who are working on this system. So that is the reason you are getting those logs. Whenever you are trying to do something, system is showing that this activity is already locked by someone. So Krishna has already provided the another server which will be only dedicated to the batch that we have. Okay, so it will work too fast compared to what was working earlier. Only thing is, whatever things we have done till now, we just set up the company code and chart of account, right? So those things you need to set up once again in the new company code. Okay, so that access I will be Krishna has already provided me. I need to verify it whether it is working fine. So once it is verified by me, maybe tomorrow morning or today evening itself, I will share the new details with you. You just need to work on that system. Whatever configurations you are doing, you do it on the that particular system. Okay, so also in the meantime, in this week, I will also configure whatever I have done till now in this system. I will also configure in the new system. Okay, so with how you will be accessing the new system? See, you already got the RDC access, right? You are able to go to this particular system and then you are double clicking here. Okay, so instead of this 400, you need to enter 800. 800 is a completely new system. Okay, so for example, if I show you, if I go with 800 instead of 400, if I enter my user ID and password, same user ID and password will work. Otherwise, if required, we will tell you what is your new password. Okay, and then if you go here and see, this is a completely blank system, which means if you go to the enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and create company codes, you'll be only able to see only those company codes which are provided by SAP. There is no one worked on this system till now. Okay, so which means this is a completely new environment. It would be very fast when you are practicing. You'll be also like happy to work. Otherwise, if the system is already being used by hundreds of people, then definitely it will be slower. Okay, so this was the news for today. So now what I'll do in today's session, only in today's session, I'll still continue to use the old system because I need to set up our company code here. There is no ABCI, ABCU here. So in this week, I will configure that. Even you also, whatever company codes you created, you also configure in this new system. Clear on this, everyone? Yes. Okay. So today I'm not using client 800. I will use client 400, our normal client that we were using till now. Okay. And instead of using our company code because it is giving multiple errors, we will continue with the same company code that I took yesterday, MA01. Okay. Just to understand the scenarios. Okay. So can you tell me how do I post the accounting transaction? If I want to post the accounting transaction, what should I do? Yesterday we discussed this in detail. What is the transaction code for creating an accounting document? FB50. FB50. FS00 is general ledger account, GL account, right? FB50 for posting the accounting document. So if I go to FB50, system will ask me for document date, system will ask me for posting date. And I want to post in company code MA01, but this is MA05. Okay, so whenever you are practicing, you will also get these situations. When you are going to the transaction, it is by default showing some other company code. Okay, so how to change this company code? You can see the button here. Okay, click on this company code, enter MA01, whatever company code you want. Okay, press enter, and then you enter this other details. Okay, so I'll enter the document date. I'll enter the posting date. Posting date comes automatically as the same date as the system date. Okay, press enter. Now, based on the document type, yesterday we discussed if you are using document type Z8, then a reference and document header text field would be mandatory. Okay, similarly, if I go with document type SA, in document type SA, a reference and document text are not mandatory fields. Okay, so I'll keep it this blank. I'll use this SA itself. This is still not changed. So MA01, enter. Yes, now it is changed. So 06, 10, 2019. I'm not entering anything here. I need to enter at least 2 lines. Can I enter only 1 line? Is it possible? If I enter only 1 line, it would be what? It would be
Not possible.
not possible because it is either debit or credit. And we need to have the balance entry. The balance should be 0. So there should be at least one account which is getting debited, at least one account that must be credited. So this is a very important question which also comes in the exam. How many lines, what is the minimum number of lines that we can have in the accounting document? Okay, so it is not only related to SAP. This is a very basic question. We can have at least 2 line items. Okay, without 2, we cannot post any accounting document. Okay, second question is, okay, minimum is 2. What is the maximum lines that we can enter? So for example, if we keep on entering here, what is the maximum number of line items that we can post in one accounting document? What do you think? What is the maximum number of lines that we can have in the accounting document in SAP?
Yes, 500.
Okay, 500 is one answer. Other answers?
I think there is no limit. Yeah, maybe multiple.
Multiple,
How
no.
much does Excel? How much does Excel worksheet have?
Sorry?
Like any Excel worksheet, how many rows does it have? Like 100,000 or whatever?
Just give me, there is background from the side. You today. There is some problem with your mic, I think.
Yeah, maybe. You can't
Yeah,
hear me? Can you hear me now?
yes. Your voice is clear. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Nafis, please go ahead. Yeah.
Should I continue?
Yes.
I think if you upload, like, there should be a way to upload data from Excel or similar table into SAP. I don't know.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely it is possible to upload the data from Excel also.
Whatever that one has, maybe SAP would accommodate it. Just wondering.
No, so you see Excel has 65,000. If you are using old Excel, maybe before 2010, it is having the limit of 65,000. Okay,
Yes.
but nowadays even more. But no, that is not possible in SAP. In SAP, the maximum number of lines that you can have is 999. 999. Okay, 999. This
So
is
it's less
very
than a.
this is
So it's
asked
less
many.
than yeah.
Yes. Okay, we cannot have more than 999 lines in the accounting document in SAP. Okay,
So do you break a journal entry for, let's say, a mass allocation journal entry or something like that?
so you have to bifurcate into multiple documents then. If you have more than 999 line items, it is practically not possible in SAP. So you have to bifurcate it into 2 different documents.
2 or more, whatever. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so just remember minimum 2, maximum 999. Very important. I think 90% of the time this question is asked in the exam. ECC also same. ECC also same. S for HANA also same. 2 to 999. Okay, so this, if you see this screen, this part is called as lines, lower part, and this upper part is called as header. Okay, so header, whatever I'm writing here, that will remain same for each and every line. Okay, so for example, if I'm saying document date, this document date is for which line? It is applicable for all lines. Posting date is applicable for all lines. Document type is applicable for all lines. Document number is applicable for all lines, right? But for each and every line, whatever information I will enter here, this is only relevant for that line, right? So this is a header and this is a line. So any accounting document has two parts, header and lines, right? So header only once you have to enter, lines you can enter from 2 to 999. Okay, so GL account, I will just enter some of the GL accounts here for MA01. So let's say travel expense debit to bank account we want to credit. Okay, so this would be debit entry and this would be credit entry. I will enter some amount here. If I press enter, system is asking me for the cost center. I told you yesterday, if you created this GL account as a primary cost or revenue, then definitely this system will not, this account will not allow you to post anything without the cost object. And normally the cost object is cost center. Okay, so I need to go into the right direction and there will be the field called as cost center. In this one, I'll do F4. System will show me all the cost centers which are available in this company code. Okay, and I can select a particular cost center. So for example, I'll select this admin. Okay, when I press enter, system will automatically determine the profit center also. This is also one thing that we discussed yesterday. This is a profit center. Okay, and once this is green, this means my debit and my credit are matching. Okay, and I can go ahead and post this document. Okay, so let me show you once again. So if I post the document, this document will get posted. Now after I posted the document, if I want to see what was the accounting document which was posted, if I'm already in this screen, if I'm already in FB50 screen, I can click on document and I can go to display. It will automatically open that document which we just posted. So it is showing this is a header part and these are the line parts. So in the header, it is showing this is the document number, this is the document date, this is the posting date, this is the fiscal year, this is the period. You can see it is determining automatically. And you can also see that the two lines, one is 40 is debited and 50 is credited. Okay, so these are the GL accounts and these are the cost centers, profit centers which are used during the transaction. Okay, now due to some reason, I realized that, oh, I forgot to enter the reference number here, or I forgot to enter the document header text. Normally document header text will be available in this hat. This is the document header text. Okay, so I realized, oh, something went wrong. I need to enter this reference or I need to enter this document header text, but I have not entered it. So what should be the solution? Solution, can I, if I want to do this, do I need to reverse the document and create again?
I think you can unpost it, right?
Yeah, this is already posted. So now if it is already posted, the thing is, what information can we change? Can we change the reference? Can we change the document header text?
Yes, we can do edit.
Okay, so there is an edit button here. You can see this, currently we are in the display mode. When you are in the display mode, system will just allow you to display. It will not allow you to change anything. But if you want to change something, you can just click on this change display. This will be changed to the change document. You can go to this header and you can see system is allowing you to change the document header text. It is allowing you to change the reference. Okay, so let's say for example, I want to change it to test. I want to change this also to test. Okay, so this is header. I change the header information. Similarly, I want to change the line level information also. In the line also there are text field, assignment field. So I want to change this also. So here also I'll enter test. Here also I'll enter test. Right, so if I save it, so whatever changes I have made, those will get saved. right? Next time if I go to display document, you can see reference text, document header text. Okay, if I double click on the line, assignment and text is also text, right? So it has been changed. But now again, after the document is posted, I realized, oh, I entered the wrong cost center, or I entered the wrong GL itself, or I entered the wrong amount. I entered the wrong posting date. I entered the wrong period. So all this information, GL account, cost center, amount, dates, these are not allowed to be changed. Okay, so if I go to change mode and if I try to change the, see, if I try to change here the document date, posting date, these are all hidden. These are only in the display mode. So definitely once the document is posted, I cannot change the posting date. I cannot change the document date. I cannot change the currency. Okay, I cannot change the information who has created this document. Okay, only text fields, document header text and reference, these are the only two fields which are allowed to be changed once the document has been posted. Okay, apart from this, all the other information what you can see here, this is by default disabled. So now I realize that, okay, I want to change this GL account to something else. There is no other option. What you need to do is reverse the document and post the corrected document.
Vikram, Meenal here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Minal, tell me.
Actually, there was one incident which I have received recently only. So the user has posted one Wonder invoice, and he wanted to edit some fields from this. So there is one configuration in OB32. So
Right.
there we can make these changes also, no?
No, we can make the changes, but the thing is, we
But it is
cannot.
at a company level, I think.
No. Even if you make the changes, it will still not allow you to change the amount, account, cost center, profit center segment. It will only allow you to
Okay.
change the information which is text in nature.
No. The requirement was for the this reference field. Reference
Yeah,
field, not payment reference, and payment reference and the payee field, which they had told us
right,
to make the changes over there.
right. So those are the text fields, right? Payment reference is a
Yeah, yeah, but
that,
there was a configuration which I had done. It was in
yes, yes,
OB32.
yes. I'm coming to that configuration now.
Okay, yeah,
My next topic is that only.
yeah.
Yeah, but so now you understood, like there are some fields which are allowed to be changed. There are other fields which are not allowed to be changed. Okay, so can I, okay, now if my customer is saying by default system is allowing us to change the reference field. Okay, so now customer is coming up with the requirement. He's saying, no, this even test field, sorry, reference field also should not be allowed to be changed. Okay, any user after posting the document, he should not be able to go and change the reference.
Or we can give some of the user to change this because everyone will change to this is
No, but first thing is whether it is possible to change or not. Then it is based on the user, right? So first thing is, if a user is asking you, if a customer is asking you, there is a requirement that by default reference field is editable once it is posted. Customer is saying, no, I want this field to be restricted. This field should not be changed once the document is posted. So where is that configuration from where we can tell the system after the document is posted, which fields are allowed to be changed and which fields cannot be changed. So you can go to SPRO, IMG. All the configurations related to FI are there in financial accounting. Again, within financial accounting, currently we are talking about a particular document. So you will go to the document. In the document, there is a rules for changing the documents. Okay, so you can go to rules for changing the document change rules for document header, and document change rules for line items. Okay, so just now I told you these are two different sections. So currently we need what? We need to change the header information. We need to make this reference field as non-editable, right? Which is part of header. Okay, similarly, if a customer is asking, no, reference is fine, Here, user should not be able to change the assignment field. Okay, so in that case, I need to go to the line level configuration. So I'll show you both. So first I will go to header level changes. This is document header. Now here you can see system clearly it is mentioned that these are the fields which are allowed to be changed. Document header text can be changed. A reference field can be changed. Okay. Now if I remove this field from here, or if I want to add a new field, okay, let's say now customer is asking me, can I change the posting date? Can I change the posting date? Okay, so let's try it from here. So if I click on new entry, okay, it is asking me what is the field name. If you do this F4, it will show you the list of all the field names. Okay, so see if you are able to see the posting date. You can also click on this search button, find button, and go for posting date. It is not there. Just try for the GL account. This is a different thing. Revenue account in CL. This is something different. Okay, even a company code. Can I change a company code? Definitely not. Right. So maybe if I'll try to enter something and then I'll show you that even if some fields are appearing here, but they will still not allow you to change it. Okay, because this will change the data consistency itself. If you change something in the company code, if you change something in the document, once the document is posted, then definitely it will create a lot of issues. Let's try the document type itself, or there is a document date here also. Okay, so let's first try the document type. Okay, so possibilities of changing the fields, I'll say yes, field can be changed. Okay, account type, these are the rules. If I keep it blank, then this is applicable for all company codes. But if I want to restrict that, okay, this changes whatever I'm making, this is only applicable for this particular account type, this particular transaction types, and only for this company code, then I can select that. So let's go to the account type. This is a header field, so we don't need to provide the account type. In header, we are not entered any account, right? Accounts are entered in the lines. In header, it is a full blank. So that is the reason it has to be kept blank. Okay, second is transaction type. So whether you are doing the payments or you are doing the invoice or you are doing the credit memos, you can enter it here, but this is normally also blank. And if you want to restrict for a company code, so let's say this rules I'm making only for company code MA01. And I said field can be changed. Let's try to save it. Okay. Now again, if I go back to my document, FB, I can again go to FB50, and from FB50 I can go to document and display. Okay, and let's try to change. Go to the header. See, is it allowing you to change the document type? So even though there are some fields which are available to be edited from the configuration, but only text fields can be changed. Okay, otherwise what will happen? You will change the document type to, let's say, KR, for example, and KR number range is completely different. Then it will create inconsistency, right? So normally we have created the separate number ranges for invoices, separate number ranges for payments, right? Even is it possible to change the document number? Definitely not. This is consistency of data, right? If you try to change something which will create inconsistency in the system will definitely not allow you to do that. System will only allow you to play with the text fields. Okay, so reference and all, we can definitely do it from here. So for example, if let me delete this first because this anyways will not work. So I'm deleting this. And second thing, as I told you, client is asking that reference field also should not be allowed to be edited. So I'll delete this also and click on save. Right? Now next time, if I go back to this one, FB50 once again, okay, document, directly I can go into the change mode also, document change. Okay, and if I go to header, see, the reference is also disabled. Okay, so reference field is also disabled. We can control the text fields, whether they should be allowed to be changed or not. We cannot control the fields like cost center, profit center, amount, account. posting key, document type, document number, document date, posting date. These are date relevant information we cannot change. Account level information we cannot change. Amount level information we cannot change. What we can change is just text, whatever are text related fields. Okay, so I think this is the same configuration that Minal is talking about. Let's see what is the transaction code for this activity. How to check that? If you remember, I told you if you want to check a transaction code of any particular SPRO activity, go to additional information, display key, and IMG activities. So it is OB32, last 4 digits. Right, Minal? You are talking about this only? Minal?
Yes, Vikram, this only.
Yeah. Okay, so this is at the header level. Whatever we have done now is at the header level. Now same thing if you want to do at the line level. Okay, so again within the line, I want this text field should not be allowed to be changed. Okay, so for controlling this, what I need to do is I need to go to the next activity, which is document changing rules for line items. So I'll open this. Okay, and here you can see it is based on the account type. Okay, account type means what? What is our account type here? In our document, this is the account. This account, is it a vendor account? Is it a vendor account?
No.
Is it a customer account?
No.
Is it an asset account? See, in SAP, there are basically 6 type of accounts. Okay, number 1 is A, number 2 is S, number 3 is D, number 4 is K, number 5 is M, and what is the last one? 5, sorry, no 6, it is 5 only. So A stands for assets. So whatever GL accounts, when you are going to work on the fixed asset accounting, at that time, whatever GL accounts we will create for the fixed asset accounting, those are part of assets. S means normal GL account. D means customer. So for customer, what GL accounts we create? Accounts receivables, sundry debtors, right? Which are customer related accounts. Vendor related accounts are starting with K. Okay, and M means material related, which means the accounts which are related to materials management. Whenever you are purchasing the material, at that time, whatever GL account, stock account, GRIR account, these are the material accounts. Okay, so we need to tell the system that this information is mandatory for which type of account. So what is the type of account? Travel expense is nothing but normal GL. It is not AP, it is not AR, it is not asset, it is not material. It is a normal GL account. So for normal GL account, I need to search for S, right? So within S, these are the fields which are allowed to be changed. Okay, although somebody has created, but as I told you, there are many fields which cannot be changed. See, someone has entered amount, but definitely it cannot be changed. Okay, so this is just for the trial purpose. They created this, but it will never allow you to change. Okay, but you can very clearly see assignment. Assignment is allowed to be changed, and text is also allowed to be changed. So if I just go here, select this line item, and click on this delete button, and save it. So what I told the system is text field is not allowed to be changed. So next time open this transaction, if I go to FB50 once again, if I go to change mode directly, and if I try to double click on the line, you can see this has been disabled. Can you see the difference? This is white and this is, we cannot change this. This is editable. So if I want assignment also to be non-editable, what I need to do is I can again go back and assignment for all company codes I want to disable, right? This is company code specific. I want for all company codes, it should be disabled. So delete, save. Okay, again, if I go back and try to restart the transaction, okay, changes will only take place once you restart the transaction. If you are already in that document, you will not be able to see those differences. So double click, now everything is disabled. Okay, so whenever you are trying, make sure that whatever changes you are making, you are again taking it back. Okay, it should not happen, because whenever we are providing this training, we want first what is the system behavior. So system is allowing us to change the assignment, system is allowing us to change the text. But later on, if the client is asking, no, I want this to be disabled, this is how it can be disabled. Okay, so field name, I need to again go back to text field. So which was, you need to either find it from here, or if you know the technical name, it was sgtxt. Let me show you what is the technical name. sgtxt. See this one, sgtxt is a text, or maybe you can also find text. I think no, I think it is already there. That is the reason. So this is a field. You can double click here, and we deleted it for account type S. Right? This we will keep blank, and we can say field can be changed. Save it. Similarly, we need to create another new field, which is again for account type S, and this field is what? Assignments. No, it is not searching with the assignment. So I'll search with the technical name. As of now, you may not be remember the technical name, but I'll tell you how to find it. Okay, what is a technical name? Technical name means if you go to this field, each and every field has a technical name. Okay, so how to find that? Click on this field, okay, and go for help. Okay, if not from here, just try F1. F1 is help. Okay, in your PC, just go for F1 button. In F1, you'll be able to see the details. What is this assignment field? It will just give you some description of what is assignment field. Okay, and then click on this technical information. Here you'll be able to see the field name, table name and field name. See, what happens is whenever you are posting anything, whenever you are doing anything in the system, if you remember on day 1 or day 2, we discussed there are 3 different layers in any software. What are those 3 different layers? Presentation,
Application,
application,
database.
database, right? So we already discussed that there are 3 layers. Currently, I am using my laptop as an application layer, sorry, as a presentation layer. Application, I'm using this server to perform the transactions. Okay, this server is the application layer, and whatever you will be posting, whatever you will be saving, even when you are creating a GL account, whenever you are creating a cost center, you are creating a profit center, everything will go in the database, and in the database it will be stored in the form of tables. In database, there are many different tables. So if I want to know this accounting document which I am posting, this field will get stored in which table? So it is showing it will be getting stored in table BSEC, and the field name would be ZUONR. Okay, even I can go and see this in the table. So in order to see the table, what I can do is I can go to transaction SE16N. SE16N is a transaction which will allow you to see the table. So if I go to SE16N table, it is saying BSEG, BSEG. I can check it from here. Okay, from here, if I do F1, I think it is already open. No, it is not open. Then what I need to do is just to F1 and click on technical information. So it is saying table BSEC and field name ZUONR or ZUONR. Right. So if you go to the table, enter BSEC, press enter. See, these are the information which are getting stored: document, company code, document number, fiscal year. So this is the normal name and these are the technical names. Okay, so I want to see all the documents, or I want to see this particular document, how it is stored in the database. Okay, what is my document number? Let me copy this. So this is my document number, right? I want to see this document in the table, how it is getting stored. So this is my document number. Company code is MA01. Okay, and year is 2019. Yesterday I told you the unique combination is company code, document number, and fiscal year. So once you enter these parameters, execute, it will show you 2 lines. Okay, 2 lines, one for debit, second for credit. All the information is getting stored here. So if you see assignment ZUONR, okay, you can also double click on this. It will show you technical name also and normal name also. So here also you can search for ZUONR and it will tell you that this is assignment field and the value is this one. Okay, so what we need to do, we were talking about to add this ZUNR field as a editable field for account type. For which account type? General ledger database, right? And field can be changed. Just save it. Done. So now if you try to refresh, if you try to go back to FB50 once again, change mode. Okay, and again if you double click on this, see both the fields are now editable. Same, let's try for header. So if I go for header, sorry, we need to set it back. We have still not done this. So what we need to do, again, I'll go back. Okay, and this time I need to go to the header settings. In the header settings, I'll need to enter the new entry. Field name would be, now let's see the what is the field name. How can I change what is the, how can I check what is the field name for reference? F1, right? Go for F1. Go to the technical information. So table BKPF, header table is BKPF. Whatever header information is getting stored for the accounting related transaction, header table is BKPF and line level is BSEC. Okay, so table name BKPF and field name XBLNR. XBLNR. Let's go and see. Find XBLNR. Okay, it is the reference. So BKPF table and field is XBLNR. Double click on this. No account type because this is header. Field can be changed and save it. Okay, so next time again if I go and refresh this, document change, header, see now reference is also editable. So now you understood what to do as an error correction. When a user has already posted a document, but he posted the document with some error. Okay, and if the error is related to text fields, that he maybe after posting the document, he need to change the text, he need to change the assignment, he need to change the reference. That can be easily done by changing the document. Okay, but if you want to change the amount, if you want to change the account, if you want to change the cost center, profit center, then there is no other option. So in that case, what user needs to do, so let's take this example. This, instead of travel expenses, this should have been booked in 30001, or maybe instead of 1000, maybe user wanted to book 1100. Okay, so first thing he need to do is he need to reverse this document. Okay, so reversal, I told you yesterday how to reverse the document. What was the transaction code? Okay, if you don't remember, just remember the path. Okay, Transaction code is always better to remember, but I will strongly recommend, even if you don't remember the transaction code, that is fine, but you should be at least able to correlate uh, the path. Okay, because transaction code, maybe you remember today. After 1 year, if I ask you the transaction, if you not use that, you may not be able to remember. But if you know the path, if you know the logical path of this, then there is no problem. What happens is, normally people remember the transaction code and they don't know where exactly is the activity. Then it is very difficult for them to find out. If you forget the transaction code, you even don't know transaction code and you don't know the path. Okay, so both are important. Transaction code, keep it secondary. First priority should be to remember the logical sequence. We are talking about general ledger accounting. We are talking about document entry. Within document entry, we already posted a document. So there is a reversal option here. Reverse and go for FB08. Which document we want to reverse? We already copied it, I think. No. Is this the one? Okay, so this is a document number that we want to reverse, and we want to reverse. Yesterday we changed the description, reversal in the same period, reversal in the close period. So we want to reverse the document in the same period when it was posted. So double click here and click on save. So when you save, system will generate another accounting document, which would be the reversal of the original document. Document was already reversed. I think yesterday we reversed this document. Today what we posted is something else, I think. Let's see. So if I go to FB03, 19, it is 19. Okay, so reverse the document and we want to reverse document number 19. Okay, you can also display before reversal. Just wanted to make sure that this is the correct document that you are reversing. Yes, this is the one that we need to reverse. So just come out, click on save. Okay, so document was posted. Reversal document was posted. Again, you can go to document, you can go to display. It will show you the last posted document, reversal document. Okay, so now it has been reversed. Now as a correction entry, I will again go to FB50. Okay, enter the document date, posting date, whatever reference and all I want to post. And let's say this time I want to post in this GL, electricity expenses. Okay, same bank account. All other things are same. Only thing is last time I entered the wrong GL account. So debit, credit, whatever amount, enter. It is asking for the cost center. Just enter the cost center here. Okay, and click on save. Now the correction posting has been done. Right? Other important things. Now if I go to the display, so maybe I will go to transaction FB50 once again. So we are entering the document date, we are entering the posting date. And even if you see the document which is already posted, there are 3 dates in this one. If you go to this header, one is document date, second is posting date, and third one is entry date. What is the difference between these 3 dates? Any idea? What is the document date, what is the posting date, and what is the entry date?
Document date will be the invoice date or the date of which we are post transaction which is happened for the amount JE which we are posting it, and the posting date will be the current date, the month period which we are posting it to end.
Okay.
And the entry date would be the date which system is considering, like the current period or current session which is going on.
Right.
What
Very, very good. Yes, very good answer. So this entry date is not in our control. Entry date means, see, entry date and entry time. It is coming from the system automatically. You cannot change it. Okay, whenever user has posted this document, it will show you that particular entry date. Okay, document date is whatever date is mentioned in the document. For example, you are booking this expense. Okay, electricity expense. Now this electricity expense you will book only when you will get a bill from the electricity department, or whenever you are booking the travel, you will book the travel bill when the travel department has given you the bill. Okay, so in that particular bill there is a date, bill date in short. Okay, so whenever you are getting any invoice or whenever you are creating an invoice for the customer, you will be always having the date of that particular invoice. So that invoice date you will be entering in the document date. Okay, so for example, invoice was created last week, but I am posting it today. So what date I will enter here? I will enter the date of the last week when the invoice was created, right? Posting date should be the same date when you are posting the document. Posting date should be the same when you are posting the document, which means, let's say today, if I'm posting the document, it should be 06/10/2019. But what if this document is related to the previous month? I'm making the adjustment posting for the previous month, and that should be reported in the previous month's balance sheet. If you want to change something in the previous month, then the posting date also should be previous month. From the accounting perspective, most important date, because document date is just for the information purpose. Entry date is for only also for the information purpose, that when this document was created, who has created this document, when, at what time. But posting date is most important when it comes to accounting. Posting date is actually deriving this period. So if I change the posting date to 31st of September 2019, whatever you are posting, this amount will not appear in the balance sheet of this month. It will appear in the balance sheet of the last month. So posting date is a date on which you want to show into the accounts. You want to show in the balance sheet, right? Date will not make much difference. Okay, but month will make most of the difference. So even if it is 6, 7, 8, 9, that will not make any difference for the posting date. What makes the difference is this period. So even if there is a difference of 2 days, let's say you wanted to post a document on 31st of September, but mistakenly you posted on 1st of October. So definitely your September reports will never show that postings, which is wrong. And that is the reason you may need to perform some adjustments afterwards. Clear on this? What is document date, what is posting date, and what is entry date? These are the 3 dates which are important. Clear? Any questions? Okay. If not, let's go and see what are the other things in the general ledger document posting.
I have a question. Srikanth here.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that the posting date uh, is the period which we are considering to post the document. Okay, so
Yes.
generally I saw a scenario like even the posting date will be a disabled, or it by default take as the current period as a posting date.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything that how it is considered? Can we disable the posting date, or can we configure
No, sorry, I'm not getting your question. Can you come again?
when you post a document in FB50, can you open the
Mm-hmm.
screen once? FB50,
Okay.
FB50.
Yeah.
Okay, here we can see the posting date is enabled.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
We can
it's
change the
default.
posting date. So
Your
I'm
default
asking
date.
that we have. Okay, can we disable this? Configure that system can consider the current period as a posting date.
No, it is considering current period itself. No? 6. It is today's date, so it is the current period itself.
But we can
Okay.
change it manually.
Yeah, you can change it manually. This is defaulted. Normally, the posting date is defaulted as the same date on which you are posting, just to avoid the manual entry. But you can change it whatever date you want. If you want this to be previous month, then you can go for 31st 09 2019. Sorry, 30th. It is not 31st. 30th of September 2019. You can change it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
It's only allowed when our previous period is open.
Definitely. If your previous period is open, then only it will allow. If you are not opened your previous period, if that is already closed, then it will throw error here. Okay, let's try for 30th of August. I think 9th and 10th yesterday we opened.
Yeah.
But let's say our August month is not open. If I press enter, invalid date. No, just give me a minute. This is MA01. We had done the changes in our company code, which is ABCI. ABCI. Okay, and if I'm trying to post anything in 31st of August 2019, sorry, 2019, and when I press enter, okay, it is allowed in that particular month. Let's try in 7th month. I don't remember what period we opened for our company code. Otherwise, we will just verify.
Period 6 and 7.
Yeah, see, you are getting this error. So if the period is not open, then you will get this error. If the period is open, it will allow you to continue after changing the posting date. Okay, so this period is getting determined by posting date, not by the document date. Document date can be anything. This period is getting determined by the posting date itself. Clear on this?
Yeah, Vikram. And how many sessions can we open in SAP in this fusion?
Normally six. Normally six. You can open up to 6 sessions at a time. Okay, so currently how many sessions I opened? 1, 2, 3. If I want to add more, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm getting the error. Maximum number of GUI sessions reached. Okay, so maximum 6 sessions you can open.
Even it is same in ECC as well.
In ECC as well, yes.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
anyways in S4HANA, there is a new, we will talk about something called as Fiori, which is a new user interface, which is which is web-based. Okay, so in that, there is no restriction to the number of sessions. Okay, but if you are using this old GUI, then definitely same restrictions apply. Okay, so what I will discuss now is, I will tell you what is parking of documents, document parking. Okay, and second thing which we'll discuss today is document holding the document. Okay, so till now what we have done, we posted the actual document, but now what I'll show is, instead of posting the document, I'll park the document. So I'll go to transaction FB50 once again. Okay, I will enter the document date, whatever date I want. So 06/10/2019. Okay, I'll not enter all these things, and even my company code should be MA01 because this will not work as of now. So 06/10/2019. Okay, and whatever is my GL account, so this is credit, this is debit, whatever is the amount. Okay, if I press enter, it will ask me for the cost center. Okay, and now instead of saving it, when I save, it is getting posted. If I don't want to save it, if I want to park it, okay, there is another option called as park. Can you tell me what is the difference between park and post?
The part like someone will review the document
Right,
before getting.
exactly. So when you post the document, it gets affected in your balance sheet profit and loss immediately. Okay, it will affect in your trial balance. But when you say park means, let's say some, we can say some junior accountants, or maybe in the company, they don't want to allow the junior accountants to post the document automatically. They should be able to park, they should be able to create a document, but later on it will be reviewed by their manager, whether they have entered the GL account properly, whether they have entered the cost center properly. And once manager says, yes, it is okay, he will convert the park document to the post document. So this is called as two-level authorization. Okay, so it is called as workflow. Normally, this is a workflow, which means one user will create a document, second will approve the document, and then it will be posted to the system. Okay, so in that case, they can go to park the document. If you park the document, it will also generate the accounting document, but this accounting document will not be posted in trial balance. Okay, so now once the document has been parked, the other user, what he will do, he wants to review this parked document. So let me show you where are these settings. So if you want the user that he should not have the posting access, he should be only able to park, there is second transaction FV50. Instead of B, you use V. This will allow you to park the document. This is park GL account document. There is no option of, although it is showing here, but we can also restrict this. Okay, so one user will park the document. Second user, what he will do, the manager, he can go to accounting, financial accounting, general ledger accounting, document entry. Okay, and here there is a separate folder for the park documents. Okay, so open this park documents. This is to create the new post. Sorry, this is to post. Yeah, this is to review and post. So for example, if I double click this FBV0, post the park documents. So this document, if you want to post, what we can do is fiscal year 2019, press enter, and you can directly post it from here. So he can verify that yes, the account is correct, the cost center is correct. So if he is happy, he will just click on post. If he is not happy, he will ask the user to delete this document. Okay, so if I post, then only it will get posted in the system. Now it is posted. This document will now appear in the trial balance. Okay, so this is how the parking functionality works. Parking means one user will create, second user will post or delete. Yes.
I want to ask you something. You know, the posting date, if, say, for example, the document we are creating is today, but I want it to be posted on, let's say, 3 days later. So if I put the date, different date in posting date, will it post on different date? Or
yes, it will allow you, whatever date, as long as the period is open, it will allow you to post in any posting date. If the period is closed, then it will not allow.
So what I'm saying, if the posting date is different, can we like stop posting it before that posting date? Can we do that? Say instead of 6 in posting date, instead of 6, if you put 10, so it will be posted on 10th, not today.
Right.
Okay, can I do that?
Yes, yes. So let's see. This is your scenario, right? You are saying, can I post this document on 10?
No. What I'm saying, if I put 10, will it stay and post? Will it be posted today?
No. It will be posted on 10th.
All right. Okay.
If you enter, see whatever date you will enter, it will be posted on that date. The document will be posted today itself. You will be able to see that document today itself. But the thing is, it will reflect in your account only after 10.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
So if you go and see the previous report of 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th, on those dates, that postings will not appear. It will only start appearing from the 10th onwards. Okay.
For say like some kind of like prepayment or accruals, we can use this posting date to.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe I'll show you how you can see whether this is appearing in the accounts or not. So let's say we have made lot of postings to this GL accounts, 3,000 and 30,000 and 30,001. Right now, if I want to know what is the total expense that I made, what is the total balance available in this particular GL account. So in order to check the balance of a particular GL account, any idea what is the transaction code that I can use? It is FS10N. FS10N is a transaction code to display the balance of any particular GL account. You can either use FS10N or you can use FAGL B03. Okay, both are same thing. Don't worry about that. Both are the same things. So FAGL B03 is a new transaction which was available only after new GL accounting. But even FS10N is also nowadays taking to the same transaction. So FAGL B03, let's enter this. You specify the account, which account you want to check the balance for. So I want to check the balance of this particular GL account in this company code and in this fiscal year. Okay, if I execute it, it will tell me the total balance of this account is 624,200. Okay, and this is a monthly balance. So what was the balance which was carried forwarded from the last year? Nothing, because this company code we started only in starting from the first month. You're right. So in the first period, we posted the debit balance of this much. In second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period, there was no posting, and that is the reason same balance is continuing. Right? Again, in the sixth period, we posted this much debit, this much credit. So total that we posted in this month is this much, which means this plus this is become our total balance. And today itself, we posted 2 documents. Right? I think these are the things that we posted today. Okay, so which is, yeah, total debit, credit. We posted 2 documents, we reversed 2 documents. Right? And that is the reason balance is 0 for this 7th month. Okay, and if you want to know why this 2000, which 2 documents are posted, you can directly double click here. It will take you to that 2 lines which we posted. Okay, so one line we posted yesterday, one line we posted today. Okay, with this assignment, with this document number, with this document type, with this posting key, everything is appearing. All right, so this is how you can check the balance. Now let's say, for example, coming to the question, what I'll do is, this is balance, right? This is the total balance for throughout the year 2019. But if I want to know the lines which are posted till now, so one option is I can double click from here and it will take me to this particular screen. If I directly want to go to the line level report, then there is a transaction called as FBL 3N. FBL 3N is a line level report. Okay, this is the old transaction code. The new transaction code is FAGL L03. Instead of B in the last one, balance is B and lines are L. Okay, so you can use both. If you remember this, that is also fine. FBL 3N. So I want to know all the line items which are posted to this particular company code. Here I can enter the dates. I want to see only those items which are posted up to today. So 6/10/2019. Okay, and it will show me all the lines which are posted to this GL account. Okay, I can restrict it to dates also. I want to see only from 1st of October, which are only posted in this particular month. So it is only showing me 4 lines, 2 for debit, 2 for credit. Right? Now, let's say, for example, I post another document as Ashraf asked. So if I go to FB50, okay, and I want to post this document for the posting date as 10. Okay, so this is my debit, this is my credit, debit, credit, some amount, let's say 1,400. Okay, and I need to enter the cost center. So here I'll enter the cost center and click on save. So now this line, if you go back to your line level report, if I'm executing only till 6th, it will not show me. Right? Because that I posted on 10th. So it will only available in my reports after 10th. Can you see this? Ashraf, you got the answer now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so these are the 2 reports that you need to remember. FBL3N for lines and FS10N for balance. If you want to see the balance, FS10N. If you want to see the lines, FBL3N. Okay, now let's go and see what are the other things. Okay, we discussed about the parking of the documents. Same way, there is something called as holding the document. Okay, so again, if I go to FB50 and let's say my user is posting a document. So he has entered this, he has entered this, debit, credit, amount. Okay, and he's trying to post, but he's getting error that cost center is mandatory. And now this user is really not sure which cost center I should enter, and he wants to check it. Okay, so there are two options. He can just delete all these things. He can come back and he will post this later. But let's say he has entered already 15-20 lines, and he don't want to lose that. So he don't know what is the cost center I should enter, but he want to hold this document so that later on he just come, enter the cost center, and he can post the document. Okay, so in between, if you are stuck with some error or if you are stuck with some information that is not available to you, let's take a very simple example. You are in the supermarket, you are in the billing line, and you realize, oh, I want to buy something else. So you ask him to hold my billing till that time. You can take another bill. I'll bring that item and then I'll do the billing. Or you want to exchange something. So when you are in the supermarket, again, you are on the counter, billing counter, and this person is charging you something more, but you read it there that there is 50% off. So what you will do, you will go back, you will ask him, wait, I'll check it and later we will do. So he will not discard your entire bill. Whatever he has billed, he will say, okay, you just come, I'll hold your document. So holding means you are not parking. It is not because of the authorization. Holding means you have some information, sorry, you don't have some information which is mandatory to post a document. For that particular reason, you want to wait for some time. So in that case, what you can do simply is you can hold the document. It will ask you for the temporary document number. You can give whatever you want. So you can say test. Okay, and hold the document. So this document is now hold. Next time, when you are coming back, you can just go to FB50 once again. Document. Let's see, hold. No, it is not. We need to open the whole document, right? So, is it in go to? No, normally, let's go from here. There is a separate T code for this also. So accounting, document entry, instead of parked, can you see continue with the hail document or something? Because normally what we do is normally we use the old transaction code F-02. Here you have the option of hail document. Edit the hail document, test, enter. That document will open and it will ask you what was the missing information. So cost center is missing. Now I know the cost center. I will enter the cost center. If you go document simulate, we are not discussed about simulation, right?
No.
Simulation means before you post the document, if you want to check whether the correct GL account is getting debited, correct GL account is getting credited with the proper amount, with the cost center, profit center, you can simulate. So what we have done till now, we only posted the lines, 2 lines at a time, one debit, one credit. So we are specifying what should be debited, what should be credited. That is the reason there may not be the need for simulation. But later on, when we are going to see the accounts payables, accounts receivables, so we want to see which vendor account is getting debited automatically. There are a lot of automatic postings which will come into the picture. There, what we can do is before we post the document, we can simulate. We can see whether it is posting correctly or not. Okay, and if this is fine, then you can just click on save. So this will post the document. So this is a basic difference between parking and holding the document. Okay, in parking the document, system will not allow you to park the document if you fill the half information. So for example, parking is not possible without cost center. Parking is not possible without the zero balance. But holding, because holding is half completed document, right? So it will not perform the checks like whether the document balance is 0 or whether the cost center is entered or not, right? That is the basic difference between parking and holding the document.
Vikram, this is Ashok again. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I just need to go back to the previous topic. Posting date. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, in my previous job, we were using an ERP where if you put the posting date like sometimes later, the document will not be posted at all until that date comes. In SAP, it doesn't work like this. Yeah?
No, that is different thing. That you are talking about the recurring postings or the jobs. In SAP, there is something called as jobs, which means if you enter, not here, there is a separate transaction for that. You are telling the system that post this document only on that particular date. Don't post today. What we are doing here is we are telling the system post the document on this date. So system is posting the document, but the posting date is different. But on the other hand, what you are saying is you want to tell the system that this posting will take place only on that particular day. That is batch jobs. In SAP, there is something called as batch jobs, which we can schedule that this posting will only take place on that particular date. That is a different thing. That is
What is
also
it
possible.
called? Sorry,
Batch jobs.
bad jobs.
Yes. I'll give you one example.
What we used to do the batch job, like say for people's salary payment, yeah, that all the salary will go on a particular date. Okay.
Exactly.
The
Very,
posting will,
very common.
but
Yeah,
this
very
posting
common
is
example
not the
is,
same thing what we are talking about. Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I was saying very common example is depreciation. That should be posted on every month end. So I cannot come to FB50 and I tell the system, okay, take the date as 31st. What I need to tell is on 31st itself, whatever are the assets available, whatever is the balance available, to the depreciation posting. So that is batch job. I will schedule it that automatically during the night of the 31st, system will automatically go and post that document. Sorry, Ashraf, you were giving some other example.
No, yeah, that is what I was asking. Like this posting date is not going to do that job. It is something different. Yeah.
This is different, yes. Posting date, this, see, when we are using this FB50, this is immediately posting the document on that particular posting date. It's not waiting till that date arrives. So if you want to wait that this posting should only take place when that particular date arrive at that particular time, that is batch job scheduling. In SAP, we can do the job scheduling. So it is a background job. You will tell the system that, okay, carry out this activity on this particular date at this particular time. Then system will perform that automatically. Okay,
All right.
we'll see that later on. There is a possibility of doing that also. We'll see that later on.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Okay. So now let me go back to my folder and we will see what exactly we covered in the general ledger accounting. So I'll go to accounting. I'll close everything. Okay, we are in the general ledger accounting. Within the document entry, we discussed how to post the accounting document. In order to post the accounting document, you can use transaction FB50. This is a new transaction. New means available from last 15 years. But before that, there was the old transaction F-02. So if you want to use this, you can also use this. Only difference is this is very easy. One single screen, which will allow you to enter all the details. If you go to F-02, this is the older screen. I'll show you. So here, again, you need to enter the document date. Okay, this is header part. Line level part, you need to enter everything in the new line. Okay, so here posting key 40 means debit. So which account you want to debit, you can select that particular account. Let's say I want to debit this particular GL account. If you press enter, then only it will ask you how much amount. So I want amount 100 and I want this cost center. Okay, then here it will ask you what you want to credit. So I need to specify the posting date also. Sorry, posting key also. 50. Which account? Again, I have to select the account from here. Okay, so my account is this one. And here, press enter. Again, it will ask you amount. So what is happening? Instead of one single screen to enter all the details, we are moving around different screens. So if we have 10 lines, it will take us to 10 or 11 different screens. Okay, that is the only difference. Otherwise, this is also going to, you can just go to document, simulate. So simulation is same, and when you save, it will also create the same document. You can go to document and display. Okay, so you can create an accounting document using FB50, which is most commonly used now. But if you go through the earlier systems, there are some customers who are still used to this older transactions. They are still using this FB02. This FB50L and FB01L, I will discuss later on. This is related to the ledger specific posting. I'll tell you what are ledgers in SAP. Okay, and then parking we just now discussed. Park the GL accounting document, FE50. Right, this transaction we can use to park the document, and these are related to AP and AR. So don't worry about this. This anyways will come when we'll be discussing AP and AR. If I come out of document entry, let's go to document. So if you want to change the document, you can directly enter transaction FB02. Okay, so double click on this. If I want to edit this document, change this document, press enter, and you can edit it. So you can change the header text, you can change the reference. I told you only text fields can be changed. Okay, so FB02 is a transaction code to change the document. FB09 is to change the line items directly. See, from FB02 you can change both. If I'm already in the document, I can change the line also, and I can change the document header also. But if you want to go specifically to the lines, you can go from here, which line you want to change. There are two lines in that document. Number one, so it will ask you what information you want to change. Very rarely used. We normally don't use this FB09. We directly go to FB02, and whatever changes are required, we do from one single transaction itself. FB03 is to display. Once the document is posted, if you want to display, so FB02 to change, FB03 to display. But even if you open any one, okay, if you click on this change or display button, automatically it will be converted to, so currently it is FB03, but once I press this button, it will be converted to FB02 automatically. While separate transactions are provided by SAP, this FB02 will be restricted. We will not give the access to all the users to change the document, but display, okay, display should be available for most of the users. Okay, then you have display the changes. If I want to know who made what change, okay, so display the changes. I want to know what changes are made to this document, right? This was a document where we made the changes. Okay, you can see assignment has been changed. Assignment number was changed. Document header text was changed. Then item was reversed also. Item text was changed. Item reference was changed. Everything it is giving the detail. Who has changed? If you double click on that particular line, it will very clearly tell you who changed what at what time. Okay, so it is not like you can do anything and nobody will know. Whatever you are doing in SAP system, everything is getting audited. Everything is getting stored in the background. Okay, so see, this field was changed on this date. Old value was blank. He has made it test. Okay, who has done? Double click on this. So this date, this time, this user. This is called as complete audit trail. Okay, which transaction code was used to change this? Right? So if you want to display all the changes, you can come here. Reset cleared, we will see later on. We have not discussed this till now. Park document we discussed. So FBV0 is a transaction to post or delete. Okay, this is also almost same. FE50 is nothing but creation of parking document. This is ledger specific, which we'll discuss. So if you want to change the park document, so instead of FB02, you will use FBV2. If you want to display instead of FB03, you will be using FBV3. If you want to change the header, you will use FBV4. If you want to change the if you want to display all the changes which are happened to the park documents, then you will use FBV5. And if you want to reject, which means manager want to reject that document, he is not ready to approve it, he will use FBV6. Okay, let's try one scenario. So I'll go to FBV0 or FE50. I'll post one document. Sorry, I will park one document. Okay, so this is going to be debit, this is going to be credit. Let's say 100, 100, and I need to provide the cost center. Okay, now I want to park it, so I'll just save it. So you can see it was parked. Now later on, the manager realizes that no, this is wrong. You have to repost it. So I want to reject this. So what I'll do, I'll go to reject. System will automatically take the last document that we created, enter, and he can just click on what it is saying, document not relevant for release. Why? There is workflow, I think, which is not activated in the system. Normally it is workflow. So it's not allowing us to save also, but maybe, yeah, this is a workflow here, you can see. Yeah, release labels are not configured. Normally what happens is this workflow is set up by the ABAP. There is coding. There is some basic coding required in ABAP. So whenever a user is creating a document, who is authorized to, it should not happen that I am creating the document and I am approving it. There is no point, right? So it needs to be very clear, if this user is parking the document, who is the manager who can approve, right? So that release levels we need to set up here. Who is authorized to release it? So as of now, it is not allowing me to reject the document, but we can reject it from here. Same error I'm getting. Okay. So, but this is, just remember, this is a document, this is a transaction code to reject a document. Okay. Then we discussed about reversals, right? We have still not discussed anything about the reference document. This is a month-end activity. I'll explain you later on, periodic activities. We have still not done anything related to cross-company code transactions. Reversal we have seen. After reversal, there is account. In account, we have seen the display balances report, FS10N. I told you there is a new transaction code, FAGLB03. For displaying the lines, FAGL L03.
Sorry, it's Ashraf again.
Sorry, sir.
All right. Rejecting a part document, is it something like reversal as well?
Yeah, reversing the document is same as reversal.
Okay, so we still can see it in our transaction that this document was posted.
Whenever you are performing the reversal, you can still see the document, but it will be, okay, let's see that. So if I go to document using transaction FB03, this document I reversed, right? How can I know that whether this document is reversed or not? If you go to the header, you'll be able to see reversed by. Okay, there is a reversed by document. So which document was used to reverse this document?
Interesting. So the 10,000 is the original. Any reversal would start at 2,000, like whatever, like that's what we had named, right? We had set it up like that.
Because
it's
we are
an easy way to identify. Yeah.
We are using a separate document type, right, for reversal. If you double click on this, it will take you to the reversal document also.
No, my question is, if you reject part document.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about reversal. See, rejection.
When you're rejecting a part document, is it something like reversal?
No. Rejection and reversal are two different things. See, rejection means that document was not posted at all till now. It was a parked document. So when you are rejecting, it will never go to the posting. Right? So reversal, what is reversal? Reversal is for the posted documents. Rejection is not for the posted documents. Rejection is for the parked documents.
But can we get it in the audit trail? Say, after rejecting the document, can we find out this two transaction like park and
Yes,
reject later?
yes, yes, yes. When you reject the document, you will find the complete trail. Who created, who rejected, why it was rejected. Yes,
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
possible. Okay, I was showing you this reports which we discussed. So FAGL B03 will give you the balances, okay, and FAGL L03 will give you the line items. Okay, so previously if you were using FS10N, FBL3N, this is one and the same thing. Okay, this is a new report which is just additional H. HANA, H stands for HANA report. Okay, so which is again same report, same layout, little bit here or there. It is also open item, cleared item, all items. Okay, but it will give you the same information. Okay, only thing is this is better compared to the previous one. This is faster. Clearing we have not discussed. We will discuss later on. Master records. Within master records, we have created the GL accounts using transaction FS00. Okay, other things we will discuss later on. So yes, these are the things that we completed till now. So any questions related to the topics that we discussed till now? So in terms of documents, what we discussed how to post the document, how to change the document, how to reverse the document, how to park the document, how to hold the document, how to see the display balances, how to display the
Header line.
right. So these are the things that we discussed till now. Any questions on this document posting in SAP?
Questions will come once we start doing it.
Yes, definitely. So and that is the reason because again this is the assignment for this week. Okay, so many of you have not completed the assignment of the previous session also, because there are also some few guys who joined late in the session. So now make sure that whatever assignment I gave you last week plus whatever assignment I'm giving you this week, this should be completed by next week. And also, as I told you, you will be getting a new system access. If you create it also, you have to do it again, because that new system is far faster compared to the previous one. Okay, so I'm expecting all these things post at least 10 documents, change at least 4 documents. Okay, I want the screenshots. Okay, so I don't want the screenshot of 10 documents. You post one document, others just enter the document numbers, whatever documents you posted in your company code. Okay, reversal, I need at least 3 reversals. Okay, parking the documents, again at least 4 parking documents. Holding the documents, at least 4. Okay, out of this 4 park documents, I want 2 to be approved. Okay, display the balances at the end, one report, one final report, right? Whatever is the balance available and whatever are the line items available, single report. Okay, so these are the things which you should try in the system. Take the screenshots. The screenshots are not for me. The screenshots are for you. Whenever you are working in the system, if you take the screenshots, even after 10 years, if you want to refer something, it will be with you. I am definitely providing you the PDFs and I'm also providing you the PPTs, but whatever is your handwritten or you created on your own, that will remain with you. Like it will help you in future also. Okay, so these are the activities. This is assignment that you got for today. And another thing, next week I'm going to take a small assessment. Okay, it will be around 20-25 questions. Okay, which will verify whether you are able to understand these topics or not. So what I'm expecting from you is I already shared the certification PDF with you. Okay, so you also need to parallelly go through those PDFs. It should not happen that my course will be completed and then only I'll look at the PDFs. It should not be done at all. You should be whatever topics we discussed, okay, till now, all those topics are there in the PDFs, certification PDFs. Refer those PDFs. There are sample questions also available. Prepare those sample questions. Those same type of 20-25 questions, I will give you the exam. Okay, so next week we'll start at our normal time. I'll see if I can shift it to 9 instead of 8. I'll ask everyone separately. So if everyone is fine, we will shift 1 hour later. We'll start at 9 a.m. in the morning, and for first half an hour there will be assessment. Then we will start our normal session.
Vikram, this is Ashraf again.
Yes.
I don't have access to system and I didn't receive any PDF. Who is going to provide it, Krishna, or you going to send it?
For you, Ashraf, Krishna will be providing. I will coordinate with him immediately, and he will provide you all the documents, previous videos, as well as the server access.
Sorry, Vikram, it's Nafis. I'm in the same boat as Ashraf.
Yes, because you
So,
joined this, right? Both of
that's
you
correct.
joined yesterday itself.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. So today itself, you will be getting all the relevant access.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, others
Vikram,
already.
from my side, Srikanth here.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're sending the document today itself, the videos for the today sections, today and
Yes.
yesterday's,
Both the videos I'll share today itself.
because most probably will be the Saturdays will have the ample of time for us to practice. So the next
Right.
working days will be busy for us, so we can
Yes.
complete the assessment as well.
In another 1 or 2 hours, I'll share the videos.
Okay. And one more question is that when we are referring to the transaction type or the navigation path, which would be the best to practice? Is from the assessment wise for the interview purpose, is the transaction code or the path, navigation path?
See, if you ask me, normally what I prefer is neither transaction code nor path, process. Okay,
Okay.
normally even if I take the interviews, I don't ask how do you create an accounting entry. Okay, I'm not expecting I'll go to FB50 and I'll create, or I will go to accounting, then financial accounting, then accounts receivables, then I am not expecting that path. Even in SPRO, I'm not expecting. When I'm saying how to create accounting entry, it means how to like what are the information that you enter, what is document date, what is posting date. Okay, but there are interviewers. Okay, I have seen that even I face those interviews. They ask you, okay, what is the path? Can you tell me? Or what is the transaction code? You tell me. So you never know what kind of interviewer you will get. But see, don't. My suggestion would be not to worry on what is a path and what is a transaction code. My suggestion would be understand the process. Okay, and that depends completely upon you whether you want to remember the transaction code or the path. Clear?
When you say process, what do you mean? Like, is it to think it conceptually where it should be?
No, I'm not talking about the where it should be. What exactly is the purpose of that particular activity? So when you are processing the accounting document, what is the process? So process is you enter the document date, you enter the posting date, you enter the GL account, you need to enter the amount, you need to enter the cost object, and then within the process, if you are explaining like this, people will ask you, okay, what is the difference between document date and posting date? So this is a process. This is the conceptual understanding that you should have. Instead of answering, I will go to SB50 and create a document. That is not a correct answer.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Okay, so there was one question from Shiva yesterday. He was facing one of the issue. So I think Shiva is not, his mic is not very clear, and that is the reason he's not able to ask the question. Just give me a minute. If you want to be connected, you can be connected. Otherwise, maybe Shiva, you can be online so that I can. It is not a question related to the functionality. Shiva has a question related to the screen that he is able to see under his login. So Just give me a minute. Let me call Shiva directly. Maybe I'll stop this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So options. Okay, and within the options, you can see activate Fiori features. Untick it. Or maybe you can do one more thing. You can go to SAP signature theme. Okay, apply. Okay. Okay, this will take effect when you completely log off, even close this, and then try to open once again. See, now it is older screen. Now it is opening in the same way as it was earlier.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, we are learning S4HANA, and this is the ECC whatever, right? Before thing.
No. This is not ECC. Only thing is with S4HANA, SAP given the new theme. This is not ECC. You will be able to see all the new features of S4HANA using old GUI. This is old GUI.
Okay, I see.
Right. So see, many people are they are used to the previous things. Okay. So even the users, if you ask me, users are preferring the new Fiori based screen or this screen. In the traditional GUI, they are preferring to go for the previous screen because they are used to it. But
Yeah.
again, it is always better to keep the hands-on on the new user interface also, because going forward, that is going to be the future, right? But again, it totally depends upon how you are comfortable. You are comfortable on the previous screen or you are comfortable on the new GUI. This is just a GUI, graphical user interface. Whether you want it to be more, we can say Fiori is kind of, we can say like
Yeah.
app mobile version, and this is like a previous version. So that is the only difference.
Yeah, the new one looks like a new flower. The old one looks like I don't
Exactly.
know, a banyan tree.
Right. So you can continue with the new one. That is not an issue.
One question, Vikram. Will there be a time when there will be no old version and SAP is not going to support ECC anymore? It will be only
SAP already announced that 2025 they will stop supporting the previous SAP ECC version.
that will be the time we will get high demand in the market. Those people who knows HANA.
Demand is even today also, because SAP already stopped giving new licenses of ECC. So if a new customer is approaching SAP and they want to implement SAP, there is no option of implementing SAP ECC. There is only one option, SAP S/4HANA.
So in that case, say we are learning S/4HANA, and if we want to enter the market as a newcomer, and people are still using ECC, they are not going to hire us because we only know HANA. We don't know ECC.
No. That is the reason. Whenever, see, ECC and S/4HANA, there are around 20 to 30% changes. And if you follow me from day one, wherever there is a change, we are highlighting that. Okay, so we are not only learning S/4HANA, we are learning both ECC as well as S/4HANA. So you will be able to work on ECC as well as S/4HANA.
Okay, thanks. Just feeling secure here.
Yes. Okay then, so I hope Shiva, I answered your question, and if you have any questions, you can proceed now. Otherwise, continue these activities, and we'll meet next week with assessment and the next topics.
Thank you, Vikram. Just for me and Ashraf, would you please sort of coordinate with Krishna? Yes, please.
Yes, I'll do that.
Thank you very much, sir. All the best.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care.